Here they come. Nil Misir of Turkey taking on the USA's Lisa Coryell.
On target number 1, representing Turkey, Nil Misir. On target number 2, representing United States of America, Lisa Coryell.
Brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. Contrast on either side of the shooting line. There's controlled, calm, trying to stay focused. Nil Misir of Turkey going up against the smiley 57-year-old world number 8 from the USA, Lisa Coryell. Coryell has competed at 2 Paralympic Games, at 2016 and 2020/21 in Tokyo and Rio. Has bags of experience, but the experience on the shooting line really sits with Nil Misir, who's already been out and experienced the conditions here. Nikki, great matchup.
Yeah, it really is. Should be a fantastic gold medal match, so let's see what each of these archers can do.
As they prepare, a bit of support for both athletes.
Nil Misir will shoot first.
You can see the coach aiding Nil Misir just to get the chair in exactly the right position for her. Lock off the brakes to founder, and it will be Misir who will shoot first to get this gold medal match underway. Who is going to take the W1 women's individual world title this year? Will it be Nil Misir of Turkey or Lisa Coryell of the USA? Misir to shoot first. Just a little low and making a tiny adjustment. This one going a little high and right. So both athletes with their sighting arrows out.
Seven.
Well, look at that, right into the middle at the end there for Coryell. A 26 plays 23. Anything you've spotted, Nikki, in this first end of 5 in the gold medal match?
I was just kind of looking at you know, how each of these archers draw the bow. So Misir is leaning back quite a lot before she draws her bow, and again we've got to remember these athletes in W1 have impairments in upper limb, lower limb and in their core. Misir doesn't have enough points probably lost in that core, in her strength in her core, to be able to have a strap. So she's got side plates on her chair, which the side plates can be up to half of the body width basically, so they're there to support her. But imagine this big weight of a bow, she's leaning back to be able to balance herself to support that. Whereas Lisa has that strap, so she's probably got a little slightly higher impairment in her core and warrants having that strap around her body to keep her in the chair.
Well, time for end number 2. Misir 3 down. Sorry, make that 2 because she was marked up after the first end. She's going to shoot first. Oh, if ever you needed to hit the middle of the target, now was the time.
Just looks so steady on that shot. Really found the middle now. It's an interesting side movement before she releases. Just watch out for that. Don't know whether she's just swinging by before she shoots right at the end.
Just drifting off to the 8 there for a 52. Good spot, Nikki Hunt. There's that little movement there. That's a curious part of the process, but seems to be a part of the process.
I think what might be happening is she's kind of settling into the shot, getting everything ready, and then she makes a side movement across the gold, and then probably a conscious release, bam. So as you go across the gold, off it goes, which is, yeah, a way of making that go off.
Tiny intricacies that make up the process, unique to each athlete in archery. It's doing what works for you. Yes, there's a basic foundation for making a shot, but each individual has their own process to get the arrow away. A swing of 3 points it is then, and Nil Misir, well, she really hit the middle of the target in the second end. Can she maintain that performance? She's taken the lead, so Lisa Coryell will shoot first in end number 3. So status quo after the first 2 arrows at the end.
Quite a tilted back position, isn't it? Nice side shot there. Again, just helping her stay in that chair with limited core. A little bit of a twitch.
Very quickly at full draw, and a great final shot there into the 10 for a 77. What's the response from Nil Misir? Gone pretty high, and it's ended up in the 7 ring So just like that, things have turned around again, and it's Lisa Coryell that's back in the lead.
Take the lead with 1 point over Nil Misir. Total score 77.
Well, you can see the response from the athletes as a result of that. Nikki, is a really interesting one, turning around in ends number 2 and ends number 3, the lead changing hands twice.
Yeah, I mean, these archers are, you know, obviously really well matched in qualifying. They came out 5th and 6th in the qualifying event here, so you know they're both on form at this tournament, and yeah, really tight match. I think there's so much to play for here, so much at stake for gold medal or world championship title. There's definitely pressure affecting both of them.
Two more ends to go here in this gold medal match, and we switch over to Nil Misir to get end number 4 underway.
Seven. 8.
A lot of communication between athlete and coach on the USA side of the shooting line.
Just dropping down. He's slightly low. Yeah, the coach just talking her through that shot, isn't he? Great grouping, like we talked about before, but if you don't get your grouping in the middle, you're losing some points.
Seven.
Opportunity to open up a lead here and give ourselves some breathing room. And finished off beautifully. A 102 means that she will lead by 4, subject to confirmation, of course, from the target judge. But that is a good couple of ends from Lisa Coryell.
Lisa Coryell, come back and take the lead with 1.
Yeah, nice group in there, like we said, just a little bit to the right, making some adjustments on the sight. I think she's tending to aim in that kind of area, like we talked about before, then sort of swing by to make the shot, but just got to move that group across now.
It was a superb second end from Nil Misir, 28 out of a possible 30, and the first 2 arrows are absolutely bang in the middle of the target, and it looked like she'd absolutely dialed in on the centre, but then it's just gone a little wild. I mean, when I say a little wild, we're talking 50 metres down the range, and we're talking about arrows that are less than 10 centimetres apart in the target. It makes such a big difference where they hit. Lisa Coryell with one hand on the world title here. She leads by 4. Nil Misir will shoot first, and it's just one simple job. Get the highest possible score you can to try and apply some pressure on your opponent. Final end of the W1 women's individual gold medal match here in Dubai. A little movement at the end served her well.
Just that little movement for the shot, bit of anticipation before that bow went off. Got to keep them strong. Now finding the middle after being that right-sided group.
Oh, good finish from Nil Misir. A 10 to finish off for a 124. But you can do the maths. Lisa Coryell with 1 arrow and the world title in her hands. Big twitch there, massive twitch. But she still manages to pummel it into the 10 and finishes with a 130. A brilliant score and a little bit of mystery going on at the end here. What's this all about, Nikki?
Not quite sure what they're discussing. I think maybe she just doesn't know where she's at or what's happened. That's the best place to be as an athlete. Oh, have I won? Is that finished?
Brilliant end there.
Brilliant.
We knew she'd done it. She didn't. And the coach is saying, hey, you've done it. You're the world champion. Brilliant stuff there. Lisa Coryell of the USA. You can rub your hands together in glee there. You are the world champion.